A lot of people don't come to church because they're waiting to get their stuff together. Well, if that's you, let me tell you about Crossover. At Crossover, we view the church like a beauty salon. What exactly does that mean? Let me explain. Women get these things called split ends, and when they do, they go to the beauty shop to get help. When they sit in the beautician's chair, she tells them I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news is your hair is really badly damaged. The good news is I can help it become healthy again. The beautician goes on to tell her client that because her hair is so badly damaged that she will have to cut some of it off. But not to worry or panic, because it'll grow back stronger and healthier and more beautiful than ever before. So the beautician cuts the lady's hair, but before she leaves, she tells her, now I'm going to give you this special shampoo and conditioner, and I want you to use it each and every night. When you come back to me next month, I'm going to be able to tell if you've used it or not. And immediately after leaving the shop, the woman begins to receive comments on how different she looks. Filled with enthusiasm from all the comments, she follows her beautician's request for the first whole week. But then she has to work late one night, and then the kids' activities run late one night, and then the car breaks down on the way home from one day. As soon as she realizes that she only has a couple of days to her next appointment and she hasn't been shampooing the way that she should have. So she begins to shampoo again and goes in for her next appointment. The beautician welcomes her, hugs her, says hello, and sits her down in the chair. Then she asks her, have you been using the shampoo that I gave you last time? And the lady slowly replies, yeah. The beautician asks, did you use it exactly like I told you to use it? The woman says, no, life happened. The beautician says, don't worry about it. We'll continue working with you to get your hair healthy and you'll do better next month. Well, that's exactly what the church is. When we accept Christ, immediately there's some things that God cuts out of our lives that makes us healthy. But we all have some areas that need a little bit more shampooing. And God uses His Word and His Holy Spirit to accomplish this. There'll be times when we mess up. There'll be times when we let life crowd Him out, when we don't read the scriptures like we should. But He's there to welcome us back each and every time. When we step over the line of faith, we become a new person, and it's noticeable by all those around us. The more like Christ we become, the more those around us notice the change that is taking place in our lives. When we gather together, we share the story of how far God has brought us and the change that we can see since He's been a part of our lives. And we're so excited about this change that we never hesitate to tell others about the great beautician who makes all things beautiful. At Crossover, we don't pretend to be perfect. We don't act as if we know all the answers or have all the solutions to life problems. We simply commit to walk alongside of you as you take your next step with God. Crossover Community Church, a group of people being changed while bringing change to the world through the love of Christ.